that. That's nice. That's really nice. It's so colorful. I like it.
Welcome back, Padawans, to the Jedi Gaming Academy channel. And today I've got another Holocron Minute for you. I'm jiggling and you can hear all the shakes. I'm sorry. But today we're going to be discussing the new iteration of the PlayStation 5 console. So this just dropped, I believe it was, October 10th. So not that long ago, about 3 days ago, we finally get to see what this detachable disc drive looks like and what the new console is really going to be about. You know what I mean? And we have it. I'm coming straight from the PlayStation blog here, and we're going to discuss this and go over it and see what the new features are and kind of, I want to see how I feel about this by the end of it. This is coming directly from them. We're going to hear what this thing is supposed to do, what the importance is of the detachable disc drive, and, how they kind of, went through this thought process in their minds to bring this to market. All right, but let's jump in without further ado. We have the new look for PS5 console this holiday season. Smaller PS5 design comes with 1 terabyte storage for PS5 and PS5 Digital Edition. New model provides options to add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive to PS5 Digital Edition. This is coming from Sid Schumann. As the holiday season approaches, we are excited to share that we have a new PS5 model launching. To address the evolving needs of players, our engineering and design teams collaborated on a new form factor that provides greater choice and flexibility. The same technology features that make PS5 the best to play are packed into a smaller form factor, along with an detachable Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive and a 1 terabyte SSD for more internal storage. The new PS5 has been reduced in volume by more than 30% and weight by 18% and 24% compared to the previous models. There are 4 separate cover panels, with the top portion in a glossy look, with the bottom remains in matte. If you purchase the PS5 Digital Edition, you can add the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive for PS5 later, as it will also be sold separately for $79.99 US. The new PS5 model will be available starting this November in the US at select local retailers and direct.playstation.com, where available. It will continue to roll out globally in the following months. Once inventory of the current PS5 model has sold out, the new PS5 will become the only model available. The recommended retail prices for the new PS5 model are as follows, beginning with the rollout in November at participating retailers. In the US, we have PS5 with the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive at $499.99, and then the PS5 Digital Edition without the disc drive is for $49.99. And that is the only one that I am going to read as of right now. A horizontal stand will be included with the new PS5 model. Also, a new vertical stand compatible with all PS5 models will be sold separately at $29.99 US. A variety of PS5 console colors for the new model will be available starting in early 2024, including an all matte black colorway and the Deep Earth collection colors in volcanic red, cobalt blue, and sterling silver. Prices for the PS5 console covers will start at $54.99 US. Additional colors will be released in the future. Well, okay, so that's good. We are 10 days away from the launch of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. It's like they know. It's like they know. With additional games, including Alan Wake 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, launching shortly after. With these fantastic games coming, in addition to recent releases such as EA Sports FC24, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Baldur's Gate 3, there's plenty of for gamers to play on PS5 this holiday season. All right, and then they just go over some specs here, and I'm not going to really get into that, but that's pretty much what we got. So this thing is looking. It's looking weird, it's not looking like that weird. It looks very similar to, obviously, what we already have. And I will have some images up on the screen for you guys to take a look at as well. But, I don't know. I'm a little indifferent by it. You know what I mean? Because in the grand scheme of things, I understand why. I get why they are doing this. And then now with the added, stuff that is coming out about how Best Buy is going to stop selling physical media. And we're talking movies and TV, at least for right now. But apparently there is a potential to see this happen in other retailers. And this could be the new future of what we see. When we're saying that we're getting to a digital market, nobody really wants to believe that. Right? Nobody wants to believe that, but in the grand scheme of things, it has already happened, and the majority of people are buying things and doing things online, and they're not buying any physical media in that grand scheme of things. I can tell you personally, and it's not because I don't want a physical media. It's not because of that. In the grand scheme of things, I got a PlayStation 5 with the disc drive because I wanted to be able to play my discs. I wanted to be able to play my PS4 games on the PlayStation 5 because now, it's my only PlayStation console. I also wanted to be able to get any deal that I come across. So if I find it, at Walmart, find a game that I've been wanting for $20, I don't have to worry about, dang, it's only on the PlayStation Store for $30 to $40 or however much it's going to be. You know what I mean? So I have more options available to get games and to play games. That's the really overarching theme of why I decided to go there and do this. The issue is that I still only buy games digitally. And the reason why is because it's super convenient. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. If I didn't say it on here, I've said it on the podcast. It is very much that's what it is. It's very convenient. I can buy a game from work and start downloading it. While I'm at work, it will be done downloaded. While I'm at work, everything is situated by the time I get home and step through these doors. So in the grand scheme of things, yes, it is more convenient, so I'm going to do it that way. Plus, guess what? I don't have to get up to change any games either. I'm not gonna lie, that's the laziness, okay? It is. But you can't tell me that that's not convenient, all right? You don't have to get up to change these games anymore. You can just tab over and just, play like playing this, play this, go there, and do this and that and all that other stuff, okay? That's just the gaming side of things. But all of these streaming platforms and everything that we've gotten, how far streaming has come, it's pretty much killed cable in the grand scheme of things. I haven't had cable in, at the very least, 15 years. I don't even remember what cable is in the grand scheme of things. I only stream. That's what I've done, and that's what I've done before I got out of my parents' household, and that's what I've done since. It's just, it's convenient. It's everything that you would want to watch is there, and now that we've got so many of them, and the market has become, in the grand scheme of things, a little flooded. At this point, we might as well have had cable with how much we're paying, but when you look at everything and you have all of these different services, you really have everything. There is like a small, minute thing that you may not have on one of these, and you'll have to either try to find a place to rent it. And then we get back to the physical side of things and why this could be a problem, because physical media, you kind of need that. In some specific way, you do need physical media, and this is one of them. And if we don't have physical media, it's going to be harder to access these different things, these different pieces of history, filmic history, video game history that we probably can't have if they haven't gotten on the digital marketplace. So this, and what they're doing here with the console, with the PlayStation 5, it definitely solidifies that we are moving towards that digital age. And obviously, I feel like when they launched the PS5, they launched an only digital version that was just as powerful as the one with the disc, it just didn't have a disc drive. I feel like that was a huge sign as well, like, oh, okay, so this is what's going to happen. We're moving towards a digital age. Well, this is now even more so. You don't even have to buy it. You could maybe buy a disc drive if you want to. You can take it off. You could buy one that has a disc drive and still take that thing off. You know what I mean? So, and that's the other thing. I wonder if the one that comes with the disc drive automatically, are you going to have a plate to put over that section if you want to take it off? Because you've already got the piece, that you would have to buy. Do you have to buy that piece, or does it come bundled into that? I would hope that it does. That way you could make the decision, you could take it off, make it slim down if you wanted to. I do like that they are giving us the stand and that it fits with all the PlayStation 5 consoles. So that's really nice because I do like this stand. That's really the only thing that I'm looking at. I'm like, dang, I really wish I had the that stand. That stand is quite nice. And you can get the stand for $30, but I don't think I'm going to be buying it anyway, only because I have to have the, where this setup is now and where I have the PlayStation in this new abode, I have to have it on its side. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stand it up again. So we're not going to be worrying about that. But I do like the concept. And again, you can see where it comes from. You can see this is a way for them to cut down on costs. So now every single PlayStation 5 is built the exact same way. One of them is bundled with this disc drive, but you could also just not have that. And that's why I wonder if they are going to give you a little piece to put over that side if you don't want the disc drive, even if you did buy that bundle, because I feel like you spending that extra money, you should be able to get that. The other thing though, the digital version did go up in price, did go up $50. And that's something. That's really something. Why are we going up $50? Is it because of the ability to potentially turn it into just a regular PS5 with a disc drive? Could that be it? I don't know. And I would assume maybe that is it, because obviously the original PlayStation 5 that is coming with the disc drive bundled in, that's not going to change in price. So why did the digital? And I think that's the only reason why, is that you now have the option on this digital version to get a disc drive if you want it, if that's something that you want to do. But all in all, I don't really know what to think of this. I don't know why we're getting a redesign, to be honest. And again, I think it is just to cut down on cost in the grand scheme of things. For the consumer side of things, I don't know what the real reason is for us. If you've got a PS5, I don't see a reason for you to have to jump out and go and buy this thing, unless this is something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've just been like, dang, I don't even want this disc drive, man. I just want to take it off, and I can't. Well, I guess they've got a console for you, bud. You know what I mean? But this is for somebody. And again, these are for people, again, who have not gotten into the PlayStation 5 yet. This is now a new option for you. So if you haven't, maybe wait off until November and you can get this new and improved model. You know what I mean? But I would say, if I got a digital version, I would have rather this digital version than the previous. That's the only thing I can say. But with me having a disc drive on my console, and that's exactly what I wanted. I know I don't use it, but it is what I want out of my console. I would like to keep having a disc drive. And honestly, I assume PS6 and even the Xbox, whatever they're going to call it, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. Are we going to have a disc drive? Or are we going to be completely solidified in this new digital age? Because I'm telling you, it's a good chance that we might be no disc drive. It's a good chance. And we'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll have to wait and see. But that is all I've got for you today on this episode of the Holocron Minute. I have been your host, Jedi Master Ren, and I will see you next time on the halls of the Jedi Gaming Academy. May the Force be with you.